What up, party people? So today I am here to film my office decor, my office transformation video. I still don't know how to hold a camera while I vlog. So I'm gonna show you, I think I showed you guys my office when I was doing like my empty house tour, but I haven't showed you what it looks like right now. So I'm gonna kind of show you a quick overview of what it looks like now, and then we'll kind of see what I've done to my office. I just got my new desk in that I have like my husband put half of it together. So I'm going to kind of clear out this room to make room for my new desk. And also I got the wallpaper in that I'm gonna be using for this room. So I need to kind of clear out my old, right now I'm like working off of an old kitchen table because I don't have a desk. So I need to kind of clear some things out, make some room so that we have room to wallpaper this weekend. And yeah. Let's see what it looks like right now. Okay, so this is what my office is looking like right now. So when you first come in, right now there's like some random boxes over here. There's my hair tools in one. This box here has my wallpaper in it. I'll give you a little sneak peek of the design. It's from Tempaper and it's called Scout. It's like a Dalmatian print. This design here is what it's gonna look like. I got 7 panels, so I can do this wall, and this wall. I eventually think I want to do this wall also, and then maybe just paint the like kind of entryway of my office a different color, but your girl can't afford to wallpaper this wall right now, so we're just doing this one for the background of the videos, okay? Okay. Over here we have my Alex drawers and my makeup desk. It's a mess. Like there's an iPad on the floor, a hair straightener on the floor. There's a McDonald's cup. Shit's crazy. But this is kind of where my desk is going to be. Again, I think eventually I'd like to replace this desk. I kind of have an idea of what I want. This is just like, over here, it's just like a box of stuff I moved off my desk so that I can kind of move stuff around. My ring light's back there. And then this is my current desk setup. I like having the desk in front of the window so that I can like look out the window, have some natural lighting happening, you know, just live my life. But right now I'm working off of an old kitchen table, so I'm going to get that out. I just got 2 Alex drawers and a desk tabletop. Again, I'll kind of show you guys that more after, but this is just kind of an overview of what the office looks like. So now I'm just going to kind of move some stuff around and get it out of here. Okay guys, it's time. Should I turn the lights on? Ooh, that's yellow. No, we're gonna do a dim office tour because it's now 4 p.m. because I went to film this at 3 p.m. and my battery was dead. But the office is done and I just kind of want to show you guys around, and then I will discuss what I did. Like, where is the shadow? There it is. I will discuss what I did like design wise after we do a little reveal and walk through, and then at the end we will discuss the wallpaper shenanigans. We're in the front hallway here. You walk in. This is what you see. That is a cat sleeping on my desk. Now, I will say over here we're a little naked, but we are a wallpapered wall. Kind of going back to when we first walked in, I just have like your typical Alex drawers and my vanity here. This is an Ikea Malm drawer desk. I don't really like it. I would like to get a bigger desk that's kind of more similar to my office desk, but it's just like not in the cards right now and it wasn't a priority. This desk will work for now. And then over here, I just have my ring light. I might get something to put there, like maybe like a little like clothing rack that could like look cute, but I just don't know. I might also just buy some light boxes and keep them there because like, I don't know what to put in that weird little spot. So then you come with this way, and like, this is the piece de la resistance. It might be the wallpaper, but it might be the desk also. So this desk is from Ikea. I wanted a desk like this. I've seen a lot of desks like this, but I'm sure you've seen them, and a lot of them are white. And like, I'm just personally, okay, hold on. Let's talk this way about it because it's weird just looking at my desk. Personally, I am just over the white Ikea vibes, to be honest. I just think it looks very Ikea, and like, if you know me, I'm a dark gloomy bitch. White's not my vibe. So I wanted to get something that was my vibe. I really wanted dark cabinets with a wood countertop or a wood top. But I was trying to find something that wasn't the Ikea ones, because like I really am like, I like to be unique, so I really hate having the same shit as everybody else. I don't know what that is about me, but that's just something I do. So I tried to find different, like something that was similar to the Alex drawers, but didn't look like the Alex drawers. Like I wanted some like knobs and shit, but they just don't exist. There was nothing that I could find that would work for an office that would also be tall enough for a desktop to sit on top of it and to be like this. So I just got your, so these are just the regular Alex drawers, but I got them in the finish black brown, although as you can see, they're pretty much like black. So that's that. And then this tabletop, I couldn't find a tabletop that I liked. This cat. I couldn't find a tabletop I liked at all. I wanted something that was dark wood, and a lot of the Ikea ones are either white or light wood. So this is actually an Ikea countertop, like a kitchen countertop. It's like the butcher block one. I think it's called Clavio. I'll link it down below because you can choose your finish, and this is, I believe, a walnut finish, and I just love this. Sorry, it's a little washed out right now because of the brightness in the window, but I just love the finish of this, and it was only $180. I think it was like maybe $30 or $50 more expensive than the regular Ikea countertop or counter desktop, but that's not bad. I just have my computer here. I bought a second monitor because like we love that. We have my Starbucks cup. I have a letter organizer that I have nothing in right now except for lamb chop. If you don't love lamb chop, we don't fuck around. And then over here we just have like a candle. I have a cup that is not microwave safe, so I keep it up here because I always put my mugs in the microwave, so like I really can't use it. So I just keep my pens in there. It has a little K on it, and I have two pop figures. It's Baby Groot, and this is Opie Winston from Sons of Anarchy, my one true love. If you love Jax more than Opie, you're wrong. And then I guess I'll just show you like what's in the drawers. I just kind of have a little, oh, I didn't organize this drawer, sorry. I just have like a little organizer in here with pens and stuff. This is where I keep my agenda and other officey things. And then I just have camera equipment in here. And I liked this Alex drawer because down here is actually a file holder, so I can put all my files in here. I just have some wet wipes in there also because my cats keep getting cat litter on my desk. And then I have the same one over there, and I liked that because I can put like my office stuff in one and then my home stuff in the other, and it's all kind of there. Okay, let's sit down and talk wallpaper. I'm in front of my window. I hope it's not too bright, but we need to discuss the wallpaper situation. So as you can see, I wallpapered the wall that's in front of my desk, and I also wallpapered this wall, which is like, it's kind of two walls, but I didn't really know what to do. I will say wallpaper is very expensive. Sorry, this chair is so squeaky. Wallpaper is very expensive, so I didn't want, I would ideally love to wallpaper this whole room, except for the fact that wallpaper is expensive and it's a pain in my fucking ass. Whenever I watch these videos, people always say that wallpaper is so easy, and to that I would say, you're a liar. So I went with Tempaper for my wallpaper instead of something like Loomwell. Loomwell, their wallpaper is, it comes in panels that's about 2 feet wide, and you can decide the height of it. So whether you have 8-foot ceilings or 9-foot ceilings, and then you just kind of like do one panel and then the next panel and the next panel, and the design matches up automatically because the panel is printed for the size of your walls. However, those panels for an 8-foot ceiling like mine were 79 American dollars for each panel, and that's only 2 feet wide. So I would have to, I think I priced it out to being over $1,000 US, and that doesn't include shipping it to Canada and paying the duties. And I just like, I couldn't make peace with that in my soul. Tempaper, on the other hand, the rolls are I think 164 inches, so they're good for an 8-foot ceiling or sorry, 8, like you can get 2 panels out of a roll, and it's about $40 US a roll. And I found them on they were on overstock.ca and wayfair.ca. So I ordered mine off Overstock because although I had to pay for shipping from Overstock, whereas Wayfair is free shipping, Overstock had the rolls for cheaper. It was a whole fucking thing, but like I'm all about getting it for the best price. But it did still cost me probably like 700 Canadian dollars to wallpaper these 2 walls. I bought 7 rolls the first go around, and then I ended up being short 3 panels for that wall. So I ordered 3 more rolls, which was like another $200. So yeah, I think it was 700 is how much it ended up costing me, which is expensive. I'm not gonna lie, it's way more expensive than paint. And now I see what people do accent walls. And I will say, with Tempaper, because it's one long roll, you have to, I'm gonna insert clips throughout this because I did take clips of me and my husband wallpapering the walls, and so I'll insert clips based on what I'm speaking about throughout this little journey. So because the roll is a roll, you have to measure your walls and then cut the paper, and then you have to line up the design so that it matches together. Doing the wall next to my window was easy because, well, it was easy because the curtains hid the first mistake. That's where we started, but the curtains hide the mistakes. However, it's not, I'm just gonna put this out there, it's not easy to match up the designs once it's on the wall. You can match it up perfectly on the floor, and you can get like the first few dots matched up on the wall, but I'm not sure what it is, but I think it's because the paper is made kind of stretchy like a sticker so that it's easy to maneuver, but the second you stretch it a little bit, all of a sudden all of your dots are out of fucking whack. And so you kind of just have to come to the realization that like the dots aren't gonna line up perfectly, and like if you overlap it, it doesn't line up properly, but then you don't wanna leave a gap. So like you have to try to line it up perfectly, and if you put it like even the slightest bit of an angle, like at the very top, by the time you get to the bottom, you're overlapped, and it's just like, well, I'm not gonna take the whole fucking sheet off and try to reline it up again, because it's also kind of like, it's staticky so that it sticks to the wall easily. So if you, once you peel it off and it's just like a big giant sticker, it's really hard to get it back on the wall to like, because as soon as you start like laying it down, it just like suctions itself to the wall and sticks. So I would say take off just like a little bit of the backing. Also, if I didn't mention, this is peel and stick wallpaper. I'm not trying to actually wallpaper my house. You take off a little bit of the backing, you kind of stick it on, I just used a card to smooth it out, and then you kind of pull the backing down more and you smooth it down more. I will say I probably picked a very difficult pattern. My pattern is called Scout. It's a Dalmatian print. And because of that, like it's just such tiny little details, whereas if you had a larger print, you might not be able to notice it as much. And I will say, like, while doing it, I wanted to kill myself. And like, also you're gonna get the bumps and the creases, and you're gonna not know what the fuck to do with yourself. But I will just say, just fucking power through and get it on the fucking wall, and you can kind of deal with the issues after. When there's air bubbles, I just took a little push pin and put a push pin through the air bubble and then just kind of smoothed it out. I found that a finger worked better than the card, because like the heat from your hands kind of helps to warm it up and just smooth it out better. And if you have those really, like there were some spots where there were just like huge crinkles that I just kept going because I was so fucking done with wallpaper at that point. Like after 4 hours of wallpaper, I was like, it is what it is. But what I found was I just took my little X-Acto knife and I cut the crease, and then I would just kind of pull up the top layer and just smooth it right over top. So like you're just cutting it out. Again, I'll insert a clip of that right now so you guys can see what I'm talking about, but I did it for lots of them and you can't even tell what the creases are now compared to the wallpaper. And like there are some parts of the wallpaper that don't match up properly. There's one really fucky part at the bottom of the wall, because another issue with Tempaper is because the roll is just over 8 feet. If you have 9 feet ceilings, I'd say it's almost not worth it for you because you have to match up the pattern. So sometimes what happens is you'll cut out a section. You'll be like, okay, perfect. This is my 8 feet section. I'm gonna take the roll now and try to line it up on the pattern and get another sheet out of it, but sometimes you can't get 2 sheets out of a roll based on just like where you're matching up the pattern. Like it's just too short, or it's like, no, it's just always too short. It's always fucking too short. And then you're like, fuck, well that roll is a waste of my time. Like maybe I'll try it again later, but I have so many half rolls now left because they just like didn't match up properly. But again, it was still cheaper than doing something like Loomwell because I live in Canada. If you lived in the States, it might be more beneficial for you guys to just do a Loomwell because the patterns just like line up. Like it's definitely an easier process. This is definitely way more difficult and stressful. It made me want to pull my hair out, but it was cheaper. Cheaper sometimes is harder, but like cheaper. And I will say, regardless of all the fuck ups that are on my walls, when you just look at the wall, you can't tell. And I think it looks beautiful. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like there are some parts where like there's overlap. There's some parts where there's little gaps, like especially in the corners, but there's like that one corner I said over there on the floor where I'm gonna have to put a plant. I just decided, I was like, well, because what happened was I cut a sheet and it was too short, and I was like, okay, well, I'll just cut another little piece for the bottom. And so I matched up the pattern, like where the pattern ended on the wall, I matched it up, cut a little piece, and then when I put it down, it didn't match it matched the panel it was on, but it didn't match the panel next to it. So now you can just tell that like, this is the thing, if you don't match the pattern up properly, it looks stupid. Because my patterns are like mostly matched up, you can't really tell, but when you really fuck it up, you can really tell. So I think that is kind of my wallpaper journey. I just got like a cutting board from Michael's and a little cutting knife and a long ruler that was longer than it so I could cut straight lines. And it wasn't easy. Doing around the windows was hard because, well, it's just such a, I had such a huge window. Doing around the outlets was super easy though. And I will say, it was, like I said, it was a pain in the ass. I hated it and I might never do it again, but I think it was really cute. Like I would say, I'm not sure what would take more time, this or a stencil, because there are Dalmatian print stencils you can get. But my issue with that is I feel like this has more pattern variation where it looks more natural, whereas with a stencil, I feel like sometimes if you look at it the right way, you can just like see all the little stencil, like you can see the little blocks of where the stencil is, especially for a print like this. Like I was looking for stencils online and I just like was iffy about it, so I just wanted to be like straight up honest with you because I've seen so many wallpaper videos that are like, wallpapering is so easy, you just peel it and stick it. And like the first one, when you do the first one, you're like, this is a breeze. But then you start doing the other ones and you're like, why the fuck isn't this pattern matching up? And you're taking it off and you're putting it on, and then there's air bubbles and there's squiggles, and then you just want to cry. So I just want to be honest with you guys. I will say, totally worth it in the end, and I don't regret it at all. I think it looks so fucking badass. I think it'll be like super sick background to my videos. Like, come on, how cute is that gonna be? So cute. But a pain in the ass. I just wanted to be super honest with you guys. But overall, I am so, why am I crooked now? Overall, I'm so happy with the way my office came out. Let me know down below what you guys think about it. I think the desk hack is amazing because it's such a huge desk and I love that. I'm just like a spready outy kind of person when it comes to having a desk. And as you can see, my cats both sprawl out on my desk while I'm working, so because they want to lay in the sun, so this desk is perfect for us. And yeah, I just like having a big desk. I kind of want to recreate this for my makeup desk at some point in the future, and maybe even just like make it like a big L here. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, but for now, and obviously I need to get some stuff to put against this wall. I want to get probably just like I want to get like a cozy chair so that I can like have like a little reading nook or something in here. Like right here. There needs to be a chair right there. This is my foot, sorry. There needs to be a chair right there, but the issue is I want a good chair that I can like curl up in. So I'm on the hunt for a chair and I can't decide what color I want. I'm leaning towards mustard, but it's not easy to find a good like curly uppy chair. Like kind of like a chair and a half that's not $1,000 and that's also not fucking gray, because so many of them are made for like living rooms. So they're like generic colors, but I want like a fun pop of color in here because everything else is so black and white, right? So yeah, let me know down below what you guys think about the office. Let me know what your favorite thing is about the office. If you're looking for a good tabletop for your desk, I definitely recommend the Ikea butcher block countertops. Such a fucking good idea. My uncle actually suggested it to me because I was like, I want to be able to pick my stain. Like I don't want to have to buy one and then stain it myself. Annoying. I'm lazy. I'm all for the DIY, but like only sometimes. But this was such a good buy. Like I think it was only 180 Canadian dollars, probably cheaper in America. So I will link down below the one I picked up. They have a bunch of different like styles and stains and stuff. So yeah, this is my office and I totally love it. So like when I say let me know what you think, I mean tell me it's awesome. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll talk to you next time. Bye!